It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got the Sentinels versus...
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Shrugs him off. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Sentinels march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. It's complete to Brown, right side. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. But you look at this defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even...
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 47-yard line.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Here is 3rd and 5.
Leads to 3rd and 5.
He's got Otten. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and the defense's number 1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
But nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Tyler can't get away, and he's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They caught him on back-to-back plays breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play. And on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Here's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
To throw, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
Jonathan Jones on the tackle.
Murray now.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The numbers from McBride a week ago. 4 catches, 101 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in this first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's a toss right side for Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Shamrocks, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Tyler. Force. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taken at the 37. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Portland's offense now about set to take over.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
16 yards. First down, Sentinels.
Murray now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
But you look at this defense.
They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Hunt. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. He's going to get it again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now from Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And his kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Dublin's offense now set to take over.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Now there's a short one taken in by Otten.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Tyler. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll look to throw again.
Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 85 yards.
And you can tell early they're going to look his way quite a bit, and he made himself available on that one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, Get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Murray now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Here's Murray from midfield. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Portland football here ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Murray.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Second and 10.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 16 yards.
Again, it's Brissett.
Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
Touchdown!
Mike Williams
From 21 yards away.
and the Sentinels are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half.
Shamrocks, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Throwing to start the drive. Tyler. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And oh, he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not many moves just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap, so to speak. But when you rough him, usually bodies are hitting the ground and flying all different places. And the difference is 5 yards or 15. And in this case, that's a big play.
That's another Dublin first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, Tyler. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Malik Harrison
With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
And they will take over first and 10.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 7.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Ryan Neal on the tackle. A gain of 4.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first and 10, Brissett.
First down.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down, Brissett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
To throw, Brissett. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw.
And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now
Fourth down, Brissett. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a 2nd and 6.
At the 16-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 3rd and 2, Tyler had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Jake Camardas in on now to punt this away. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Play action now. Brissett. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kareem Hunt.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Sentinels are an extra point away from going up by 40.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Offense back out there along with Dameon Pierce.
They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Tyler.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
That's good for a Dublin 1st down. 1st and 10.
Pierce now up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Tyler.
There's a short one taken in by Otten.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. And a Dublin 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Off the bootleg. Tyler. He finds his man complete. That's Webb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Pierce.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down and 8.
Operating from the gun, Tyler. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A 1st down throw for Brissett. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Brissett.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 30 yards there, and of course the 1st down as well. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
And running with power here. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this 1st half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
On 1st down, Tyler. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the